Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to United Team Talk. The Premier League is back, people, man. It's back, and United just had to go and just ruin it. They just had to ruin the day, man. Obviously, just back from Old Trafford, a bit tired, but I thought we'll give you a quick reaction because there's a lot to dissect, man. Like, it's peak times. But listen, we're here, man. We don't run away. Win, lose, or draw. You'll see our match reactions each and every time. Got the bro Jesse here with me. We're about to chop it up. But guys, make sure you subscribe, man. Let's hit 300k. 300k, that'll be awesome. But 300 subs this season. Subscribe below, smash the like button as well. Leave your comments, get involved. I know rival fans, you know, they're ready. They're ready for us because yeah, man, it's peak. It's peak right now. Well, listen, we're gonna jump into it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, man, let's go. Say less. We're live, people. Where to begin, man? Manchester United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. It's an opening day defeat for Ten Hag and for the Old Trafford faithful. And let me just say my experience today. Obviously, I was at the game, quite confident. I can't lie to you. People call me deluded, excited, but I was quite confident today. My first day, Premier League's back. I'm buzzing. Got tickets to the game. Went down to Manny. Got there. Atmosphere was good. Pitch was nice and crisp. See the team news, and I think that's where the issue begins. No Ronaldo in the starting lineup. I mean, obviously, people there are two sides of this coin. You got the fans that Ronaldo's been disrespectful. He wants to leave. He shouldn't start. Let's make a statement. Then you got other fans saying, "Listen, Martial's out. We don't have another striker. Ronaldo should play." We went with option one, and it kind of backfired today, man. Jesse, man, you saw the lineup initially. What was your feelings when you saw that lineup, man?
I don't know how we're going to score. That's how I felt. Don't know how we're going to score. That's what I got to say. Whenever we don't play a striker, the chances are we're not going to score that many goals. Start there. Without Ronaldo, we haven't won the game.
But this is what I'm saying, man. Like today, for my biggest, actually, no, I have a few problems with what happened today. But Eriksen, number one, playing up front today for me was criminal. I really didn't understand. I was trying to think, why am I seeing Eriksen like because he was right in front of me? Why am I keep seeing him as the furthest player closest to their keeper, trying to press, playing up front? For me, that was just a big wrong, man. And Ten Hag has to hold that. I don't know what the tactics was. Like, even if it was Bruno up top, cool. I'll probably get that more. But Eriksen, really?
I didn't want to believe it. When my friend who came from house, I was thinking, are you sure? Eriksen played.
Did you not see? Did you not see with your eyes?
I didn't see. I didn't even thought it was Bruno, but boy, what's he doing? Ten Hag's got a lot of. He's got a lot of blame to do today. A lot of blame. I'm not
Obviously,
happy.
Obviously, it's the Glazers. Shout out to the protesters before the game. they made their voices heard. Um, but yeah, again, shout out to Wes in the comments. He says, "Would you say it's better to get this rubbish out of the way first? We obviously need more quality players, man." Yeah, listen, it's a depressing day, man. Obviously, looking forward to the first game and to have a loss. It's disappointing. But let's get to the main topic. That midfield, bruv. You see Scott McTominay. I don't even like to abuse players because I don't think it's right, but it's not. This is not even abuse. I think he is the worst, one of the worst Manchester United players I've ever seen in my years of watching this team because there's just nothing there. There's no quality. There's what because he has a few good post match interviews that makes him great. He has passion, and the guy has no quality, bro. He has no quality. What is Scott McTominay good at? Someone please tell me in the comments, please. What is he good at? Shout out to Stay Pat, and he says when Matt said McTominay and Fred, Dallin, Maguire trash, I needed to get sold. We're done. The other you said, what was that on about? Oh, you're probably talking about Rick. I don't know where he is. He should be joining us soon, but yeah, man. No, you see, alright, cool. We're gonna get into Maguire, but listen, McFred. It's not even. I think we need to stop. We need to separate the McFred. I think it's just McTominay. Fred, okay, he's not great, but I can tolerate Fred. McTominay. Oh, Scott's flipping McTominay, bruv. Jesse, what did you think of his performance? Because for me, he is the worst player in the team. He is in the squad. Everything. I'd rather James Garner play than him.
Was you surprised? That's what I got to ask
you. I wasn't. No, but
is we cost McFred. Well, the managers are paying him, so a coach can't perform magic. They're not playing FIFA, fam. So yeah, it's not a shock, but Ten Hag, I'm very disappointed in him. Very disappointed in him. I did expect him to play them because they've been playing through preseason, but no. But at the same time, Malash has been playing that preseason. He played more than Luke Shaw. Well, he didn't start, but Martinez and Eriksen, they only play like one more game or one half more than Ronaldo. So to me, it's excuses. And he got it completely wrong today. I can't lie to you, completely wrong today. And this is not you need as a first manager to manage at Old Trafford. This is not what you need. We've got tougher games coming up. You know what these players are on. Well, Ralph did say we need up to 10 players. He was not joking. Ralph said we need up to 10 players. But also, you're not going to get that one window, but you can get a good half or 6. I said I want 6. I'm not even. I said it in the preview. I don't trust these men. Look what they went and done today. Where was the press? Where was the passing? Where was the so-called Ten Hag football? Where was it? To me, it was Ollie vibes. So the mentality is still not. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed.
For me, obviously, let me just read this. What Russ says about Scott. He says, for me, the fact that he thinks he's better than he is, I think this is in reference to McTominay. But another player is Luke Shaw. They can't do the basics. You see, Luke Shaw, bro. There's a lot of players. There's better players that.
Better players. I can name you 5 players.
There's more. I think there's more than that, but
probably more. Well,
yo.
No, man. Are you telling me you're good?
No, I'm not good, fam. I'm tired. I'm frustrated.
You had a long day,
bro. Oh, God, this team, they started already. First game, they couldn't even give us a bluffer. Just give us the win and then let's get on our way. They're going to lose the first game. Bro, obviously, with the lineup come out, you messaged me. I think I've just seen it. With no Ronaldo, I mean, was that the right choice? Who knows?
I don't think that's the issue. The issue is that pivot, that McTominay Fred pivot. And the weakest one in the pivot is McTominay because he offers nothing, man.
Yeah, we figured
like
that.
Maybe if he was a bit more like intelligent off the ball, he could be like a destroyer in that. But all he does is win duels that are targeted like in his area. That's it. Like
doesn't even win duels.
No, like if the ball's in the air, Brighton don't play like that. Brighton play the ball on the floor. But anything
you win aerial duels. I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I mean by duels, isn't it? I mean like aerial duels, but in terms of anything on the floor, he's not intelligent enough to read the game. He's always like shocking, three steps behind. If it's like chess, like it's just shocking, man.
He looks like an amateur. That's what it looks like when I watch him.
When I see our team for the past 5 seasons, I think the weakest area we've had has been midfield. I think Van Gaal kind of patched it up because there was a midfield we had. Was it Herrera, Blind, and one other? Was it Pogba? Who was it? Herrera, Blind.
I think was it Herrera? Was it Carrick, Jesse? What was that? No, it's Carrick, Herrera, Pogba.
Carrick, the time when Blind was playing midfield as well, and then he got
he hardly played midfield for us.
He got pushed back into centre back by the start. It was good, but like them times there, that's the only time I think our midfield has been an adequate standard since we've lost Herrera and Carrick. It's just been shocking, man. We've needed reinforcements there. So if you have like a player like Martinez who can play in that midfield spot, and you have someone like Eriksen, just make them the pivot, or at least supplement one of them. Don't play McTominay. I don't know why he started. Don't know how, like an experienced coach like Ten Hag makes that mistake. Because if you watch him under pressure, McTominay is one of those players that reverts to type.
Yeah,
like, under pressure, try to play out.
Yeah. Sometimes it don't work, but
he never does.
Nah.
Never tries to play out. The only time he does that is when he's having a very good game. If he's not having a good game, he reverts to his instincts, and that's just clearing the ball and hoofing it. Like, I don't know how Ten Hag would play him in his midfield. I'm very disappointed, man.
Same.
I did say yesterday that if that McFred pivot starts, there's no way. I think it's one of the worst CM pairings there are in the Prem.
Ever, man.
I always say that. Like we have like a bottom half or a relegation pivot. It's not that Fred isn't like a good player by himself, but paired with McTominay, you want to play better on the ball than him. Fred ends up being the best player on the ball. Like it's just really, really bad. I couldn't believe. And then he subbed off Fred and not McTominay.
Bro, I was in the stadium when I said, wait, who's coming off?
So, and then why didn't you like play Donny? Isn't Donny your guy? Like, why didn't you play Donny?
He put him on way later, but that's another.
Why didn't you play Donny? Why didn't you play Fred Donny? Why didn't you play Bailly in centre back or play Lindelof in centre back and then push Martinez into midfield? And then you could use your Pep Guardiola schooling of football and drop him into the back three in possession. You know what I mean? I want to see some coaching, man. I want to see,
bro.
I want to see some form of intelligence.
Hey,
team selection. If you got a problem and you want Martinez to play up from the back, but then you have to play Fred and Scott in a pivot, use some common sense. I've seen Arteta play Ben White in CM. I've seen even Bielsa play Ben White in CM. And then in possession, he just drops in and makes the back three. The fullbacks can bomb on. Today, the fullbacks were scared to bomb on because they don't feel enough to do the recovery run in that heat. That is just jarring.
I don't want to ever see that back four. I can't lie to you, bro. That back four suspects will concede.
They're not fit. Like Luke Shaw's unfit. Luke Shaw is very unfit.
That back four conceded a lot of goals. I already said I'll move Martinez into midfield and play Varane. I was looking at Varane and Ronaldo today. I was thinking they've got what 9 Champions Leagues between them, and they're on the bench. And we need characters. There ain't no characters in this team, bro. There's nothing there. I didn't see how he was going to score today. I can't actually. I didn't see it. Rashford, what was he doing today?
You see Rashford. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's wrong, but he looks like he's done in football. It's just not happening, man. I don't know how he gets back his form back, but he's running into players. Decision making is just poor. He can't beat his man. I don't know, man. He's looking very, very rubbish out there. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing there, man.
What I found like really telling is that like they basically played with a back three the whole game, and we couldn't get into the spaces behind the wide spaces in behind them.
There was no idea from us. Like we didn't
like to get the like it's all good, like having a good forward players, but the most important aspect of football is getting the ball to them.
Yeah.
In a way where they can like the ball's coming to their strongest foot, or it's in a preferable way to them into the right spaces and stuff. Like when Fred and McTominay in that pivot, they can't make those passes. They can't break between the lines. That's why when Eriksen dropped deeper, he made it to change of what Ronaldo won. And Eriksen dropped deeper. That's why we could progress the ball forward. That's why we had no pressure in the first half, because there's someone that could get the ball off the defense and progress the ball forward into people's feet. Like, I don't know what Ten Hag. I think this is a Ten Hag flop. That like trusting that pivot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why man just keep on reverting to that pivot. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it. This reminds me of when I think it was under Van. I don't know if it's under Mourinho or Van Gaal, when we were begging them to play Carrick, Herrera, Pogba, and he kept them playing a different midfield, and it just wasn't working. I can't remember when.
I think it's a United manager thing. They like Scott and Fred, like you said, with Ten. How are you still playing that double? How? Like what? Bruv, it's pissing me off.
You played them because they're the fittest. I think that's the only explanation I can give. That you know.
So what about the rest of the managers from the past?
Know that they can last. They like tactically, you know that they can last for at least like 80 minutes, 70 minutes on the pitch, and then you can maybe use the substitutes elsewhere. But there's 5 subs.
But bring them on if they got the most energy. Bring them on so they can see out the game, or at least.
I think one of them playing is okay, but it should be Scott. Scott shouldn't be starting ever for United. Shouldn't be. He's not a start. He's not a United player for me. He's not brave enough. He's not a brave enough footballer. He hides on the pitch. Like I don't know. Like, I know Scott reads social media. I know he does. So he must have seen this accusation. But on the pitch, he just hides. He hides. He's not an option on the ball. We have 10 players on the ball, and then you have Brighton using their full 11, their goalkeeper, everything in possession. Like it's just.
What did you think of obviously the Eriksen up front thing? For me, I don't know what you think, but for me,
the reason why it's so bad, Jerry, is because again, like if you want to play with a false 9, you need to get the ball into his feet. We can't. That's the thing. Like in possession, think of it like in possession. Like if you want to play possession football, this is the level. The ball goes from the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper has to be good on the ball. The hair isn't. Yeah, but that is manageable. Okay, then you need your defense to be comfortable on the ball. Our defenders are okay, but then you definitely need deep lying playmakers or deep lying midfielders who can find that pass between the line, find that pass to the wingers, find that pass to your striker.
No, but ain't Eriksen one of those?
That's the weakest link. That's the greatest link.
Can't Eriksen do that?
Yeah, Eriksen can do that, but he wanted to. I think today he wanted Eriksen further forward. I don't know why.
What's the reason?
Why? I don't know why he done that.
I was watching Eriksen for the first time. I was just thinking, bro, you're just jogging. Like you ain't doing nothing.
I think even Donny could probably do that, or maybe could even play Donny in the 10 and play Bruno in the false 9.
That would have made more sense.
And then put Eriksen in the pivot if you wanted to.
That would have made more sense.
But I don't know why on earth. How did Scott start today?
You're gonna start the next game as well.
That man must train phenomenally.
It must do. It must be the only reason. It must.
Everyone else in training must be lackadaisical and not putting it in. It must be amazing in training. I don't mind Fred. Like Fred, I don't mind. But Scott,
I'm not happy. I'm not happy with Ten Hag right now. He's not in my good books right now.
I know it's one game.
I see.
I agree.
I see as it is.
Sorry?
Why can't Bailly play centre back for us? He was our best centre back.
He wasn't even in the squad today.
But why can't
I don't know. I don't know the reason. I really don't.
Like pre-season, man was carrying the ball out to the edge of the opposition area.
I see it as it is. I see it as it is, bro. I'm not happy with him right now.
No,
I believe the thing is, I do believe he's a good manager, but he's making the mistakes already. I don't like that.
Yeah, for me, I wanted an intentional lineup. Like I would have started Malacia as well. Like I wanted to see what going for it. Like,
you chose Luke Shaw.
I know. That was just okay, cool. You see Luke Shaw? I'm sorry,
I told you this, bro. I told you this.
He ain't fit.
I told you this. I told you he's not fit.
He's not.
Yeah. I told you he's not fit. I told you Malacia's far fitter than him. Okay, defensively you get nothing. When Luke Shaw is not fit, he's useless.
Bro, he's like
because he tries to save himself. He tries to save himself for a recovery sprint. That's what he does.
Yeah, bro. There was times,
he's saving himself for a recovery sprint because he knows he doesn't want to be embarrassed going that way.
Oh,
because the Mourinho thing.
There was times Rashford got the ball. And Luke Shaw, he's literally just
offering nothing, bro.
Bro, he's just standing there watching. I'm saying, bro, like, give him an angle, like, do something. He's standing there behind him.
There were times when he was standing on other players' toes as well. It's just like, what's going on?
Bro, Ten Hag, I don't agree. Is he just listen? This ain't the time to be giving players chances. Do you want to get Champions League football? Do you want to get Champions League football? I'm not. I'm very angry with what he done today.
Today he wasn't brave, man. He wasn't brave at all.
I'm so disappointed.
He wasn't brave at all today, man. Today, I feel like he compromised. I think he thought, this is the Premier League. I need physicality. I need energy. He compromised. Just focus on getting the team very good at what your principles are. Whatever your principles are, get them strong at that, and then round out the team. Like Guardiola, his first season, they were good in possession, but our position, they were shocking. They were shocking. Second season, he found ways. He brought in Kyle Walker. He found ways to short them up defensively. Like in possession, if this is your thing, we've been told you're a progressive possession-based footballer.
Bruv. Sort that. Apologies, people.
Nah, it's a joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not happy. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna be so honest with everyone this season. I'm gonna be so honest with you. That Scott, what did you want him to do today, Eric Ten Hag? What did you want him to do today? What was the role of Fred and Scott today? To dominate midfield?
I understand Fred's role.
Now I understand Fred, but
Scott
and Scott. Obviously, Fred was at fault for the second goal. He should have looked like that. He didn't know my one was there. That was bad. But Scott, he's just a headless chicken, just running around the pitch, doing nothing. You just there. It's ain't rugby, bro.
I think this is as well. The whole tactics, the pattern of play. Where did it go today? I didn't.
This is Man United. Like, do you know what you're Ten Hag? Do you know what you signed up for? Like, you don't listen. The fans will turn on you. You know, if you carry on this rubbish, I'll turn.
Now, see, when I said this, people said patience. I know today, I can't lie, there was a lot of boos, half-time and full-time. Yeah. Maybe not directed at the manager per se, but a few more of these type of performances and results, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not going to look good. It's not.
He wasn't brave today with his selection, man.
Right, yeah, I hope he learns from
selection. I thought I was just going to see like lots of technical players, one destroying Fred aside. He wasn't brave today, man. I'm disappointed.
Did we miss Anthony Martial today?
Yeah, definitely. But we only missed him because we have no other replacement because Ronaldo pulled our pants down. It's just because of that. Like, it's not because Martial's amazing. Like, he's not great. He's just functional that he can fill in the gap. Without our squad was built for it to be Martial and Ronaldo. I think that's what Ten Hag was relying on. Okay, and then Ronaldo all of a sudden said he wants to leave. So they have no plan for that. That's the only reason why. Like,
but did you think
we have another player that can play striker by themselves as a single pivot? That's the only reason why we missed him. Like, I don't want to be like he's a pivotal player. He's very important. It's only important because we have lack of options there. That's just it.
Facts.
You know, and due to not forward planning, I think you should have like an emergency signing in each position like just there, like
wait. Emergency.
list of targets, like not on Arnautovic.
Have you heard that? Yeah, have you heard that today, bro?
Yeah, it's shocking. Not even like a Giroud signing, bro. Not even a Giroud signing. It's so bad.
Arnautovic, bro.
It's so bad.
It's
It's so bad. Like it's so bad. Yeah, I think when I got that news today, man, United were done. We're finished, man.
Shout out to Ali. Obviously, I went to the game with my guy Ali B. What a day, man! Yeah, bro, what a day we've had. But listen, what we said, are we going back, fam? But yeah.
Let's talk about Sancho as well. What did you do?
No. Before we get to Sancho, shout out to my guy Emmy. He asked, "What did you guys think of Martinez's debut today, man?"
Not impressed.
Really?
Not impressed.
He's not centre back.
Wait. Really? I thought. Okay,
you know the goal is his fault, right?
Huh?
No, Danny. The goal that Danny Welbeck assist is his fault, right? You know that, right?
Which one was that? The second one?
No, the first one. The first one when Danny Welbeck runs off of him.
Was it him or
him? No, so Maguire. So what happens here? He's the covering centre back. He was covering Maguire. Maguire was between the two of them. The ball was on Maguire's side, so Maguire wasn't looking at Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck was looking at Maguire's number. Because you know how Maguire's always very square on.
So Martinez behind him.
Martinez, he saw the run. He saw the run.
Yeah.
And then he hesitated. He gave like Danny Welbeck a whole second head start, and then tried to get back in, get the cross back post. Go. Danny Welbeck had time to stop the ball, look up, find the pass.
That's true, because when I saw that pass, it was a bit slow. I was thinking, how is it so easy? Like,
yeah, because he didn't track his run. So, like, I think there's a lack of concentration, and maybe in Holland,
maybe.
No, I think in Holland he gets away with that. Like in the Dutch, every division he gets away with that. But here in the Prem, the quality is higher. You know, Danny Welbeck looked like he was one of the best players on the pitch.
Oh, he looked so fit, like sharp.
No, I think because I think Ten Hag hasn't played Premier League football before, so maybe he doesn't know how fit the players need to be, because our squad isn't fit. They're not match fit yet. They're not.
But the fans
you can see today.
That back four can't play again.
For me, I think Martin. Like, I'm here. I understand where you're coming from with the goal, because obviously I was watching it back when I was coming on, and yeah, I was trying to see who was at fault for the goals, and because first I was thinking Maguire, how's that pass made its way through? Like, where was Dalot? And then Maguire, the ball's coming that side, and Luke Shaw back post. You're sleeping, but then the offside was tight though. Like, the line was like, it was close, but obviously Welbeck timed the run perfectly. But apart from that, I think Martinez did all right. I know he got early yellow, which was a bit stupid.
Eric Bailly, that ball doesn't make it across.
Yeah, it doesn't. He blocks that cross, in fact.
In fact, Danny Welbeck doesn't even get to the ball.
I was about to say, does he stop the ball before?
He doesn't even get to the. No, he doesn't stop the ball. He covers. I'm talking about if he was in Martinez's position, he'd cover Maguire and barge Danny Welbeck off the ball, probably off the pitch, and recover the ball.
Might have given away a pen though. You don't know.
From a reliable.
You say to me, Eric Bailly's never given away a pen. That's what you always say to me.
From a reliable source.
What?
So I heard Emmy Martinez, or Lisandro Martinez. I said Emmy Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. In his period at Ajax, he was moved to a centre back. He was originally playing CDM.
He was a DM. Yeah, everyone knows that, man.
So, and he can't even speak. Well, he can speak English, but he is not fluent, right? So, what I've seen today, he's very good on the ball. So just play him CDM. I'm so sorry, but
that's what we need him. That's what we need. We can't
have a run, and we can't have a run on the bench, bro. We did not buy him to be on the bench, fam. Like, he's like, obviously Maguire's the captain because we have no choice. Like, I still don't think he's that great. So I think if he was to play Maguire, Varane, and Martinez siege him, I think it will even help us more.
Who would you play him with? Who would you play him with?
Yeah.
With Eriksen.
With Eriksen, and if we can get De Jong, because I'm so sorry, we need to go on to another player that Bruno Fernandes guy. Wow.
You see, Bruno. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, like I said, Jesse, when we've been watching it, I've been looking at this guy and I'm getting frustrated. Like he can't be getting away with keep doing the same things. That for me, I'm ready for him to come out of the team. I'll put Donny van de Beek there.
That's a bit hasty, but
bro, Bruno, he's too wasteful. He's too wasteful.
Everyone's rubbish today, innit? We're not going to change the whole 11, are we? He's still one of our best players. Just like, you know what I mean? Like, if we're gonna do well, Bruno has to do well too. It's one of them things, isn't it? Like,
I'm really
you have to.
Well, obviously now you can judge it now, but
you have to.
The only thing we can't do.
I like the idea of bringing Martinez into midfield. I think the area that we're weakest is that midfield area. So if you bring Martinez in,
it will solve
inside there.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that solves it, and then our centre backs are not that bad. Like just put Varane there, or Bailly there, or Lindelof there, beside Maguire, man. But you need a centre back that's gonna be willing to cover Maguire, because Maguire really, really needs.
I told you this. You said, "Oh, he's a centre back."
No. What I was saying was he's coming to play left centre back. I knew that from the start. I wouldn't mind him in DM, but I don't think he's gonna play there.
My idea is that if you play him in DM, he can drop into a third centre back, left hand side in possession, and then the wing backs can push on. You can get like Malassi and then you can get Dallo pop up the pitch. That's where they're good. They're not good deep. Get them up the pitch, then he can dictate from that left channel, that left half space, in the left sided centre back, and just draw passes into like the likes of Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes in between the lines, man. And then we can play from there.
You can see the only thing you can't say he was great defensively. All we can say is that he was good on the ball.
I think today he got a few blocks in a few.
Jerry, there should have been a penalty, and he was.
I know. No, but I'm looking at everything. There was certain headers. I was thinking, is he really gonna make this? But he has got a big jump in him as well. Like he for first game, I think he got a taste of everything that the Prem's gonna offer him. Like, so
I have no doubt he'll suit the Prem.
I think he will get him.
To be honest, if I came and it's my first game, my debut, and the regulars that have been here for two seasons and stuff like that are spooked, I'm spooked too. Do you get me? Like if they're all scared and they're all hesitant, then I'm scared and hesitant too. Like it's gonna, all the tension, all the anxiety is gonna be passed on to me too, because you man are not confident.
Shout out to Ali. You see Ali, he don't rate none of these players, fam. Like today, I'll say next to him. For me, Maguire, every time you want to tackle a header, block, I was like, Maguire's actually playing where he wasn't having none of it, fam. So,
and the tempo today, man, the tempo.
Bro,
I don't like the days are cool, man.
We was losing, and they were still moving like snails. I was thinking,
because they're scared, Jerry. They're scared.
What?
Let's get like if you listen to Roy Keane talk about this team, he knows they don't have. He always says character. He always says they don't have character. Like they're scared. They're scared. When I say like Wan-Bissaka isn't like a terrible footballer, I'm telling you, he's scared. It's confidence. They're scared. It's not just that confidence. They're scared of making mistakes.
Then they should leave.
You shouldn't be.
Everything for United is scrutinized. It's like playing for England.
Yeah.
Like they're very big players like Gerrard was scared to play for England. Do you know what I mean? There's times when Gerrard didn't show up for England because he was shook. Lampard too. Do you know what I mean? Like even Paul Scholes has even made it from time. Like big players struggle to play at this type of scrutiny level, like for this type of club. So I understand
that team right now is not getting top 4. I could bet anyone.
There needs to be changes immediately for the next.
I'm telling you that right now. You think I'm being real with you. I'm being so honest with you. Like that team as of right now is not getting top 4.
What the team that played today?
Today, even currently now, it's not that good. You used to say Ronaldo's getting.
For me, there's a lot of changes that needs and should be made for the next game.
I think there's a lot of players that are scared of making mistakes, man. They're scared of the scrutiny. They're scared of.
They need to leave. They need to leave the club. You
can't. I can name them, man. I can name the players that played today that are scared. Luke Shaw, Luke Shaw's scared.
He needs to bounce.
Maguire's scared.
I think Maguire handled himself today, but yeah.
Oh, he's scared. When he passes the ball, if you see Martinez was punching the ball to people, yeah. Even a simple pass to Dalot has to be proper soft because he's scared.
Do you think Martinez will get that scared feeling? Because playing for United is different. Obviously, his first game.
He's been here for 3 years, bro. What the hell?
No, not Maguire.
If Martinez comes into the team and they just lose, of course he will inherit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's going to, though. He's going to.
Yeah, but I'm saying Maguire, that's where Maguire is now. That's his state of mind. He's scared.
Yeah.
You see, but remember Maguire was brand new to the team. He'd pick up the ball, he'd drive with it.
Yeah.
He'd drive with it and he'd find a simple pass to feet. It might be a sided pass, but he would have made progression with the dribble. That drive, our possession now, the drive is gone. The dribble's gone.
Yeah, it's true. You don't do it no more.
He's scared.
Yeah.
He's so
cautious. He's very cautious.
That's what I mean by like they're scared of making mistakes, man.
They're so scared. Got many players that don't even start for their national team. How many times have I said that to you, Jerry? Dalot don't start for his national team.
Dalot's in and out of the Portuguese team still.
He will never start ahead of Cancelo.
He starts. He does start sometimes. He does.
Yes, that's if Cancelo's injured. That's all. Yeah, he think he's starting World Cup.
They play Cancelo left back.
No, they got Guerrero left back. They'll play him left back.
No, but Dalot does get into the team though.
He gets in the team, but you don't start week. You actually he starts week in week out. No. Well, see, just not good.
What are you saying about Marcus Walcott, man?
He's not like I saw that team and I was thinking, if I was Brighton, I wouldn't be afraid.
Man, they slapped us 4-0 last year. You think they were?
I wouldn't be afraid. That Rashford and Sancho, you don't know what you're getting from them this season.
I see Sancho again. I think because a lot of the man them like Sancho, they don't really want to say it. But today,
he's not fit though.
So what? So none of our players are fit now.
He's not fit because he just come back.
But look, Jesse, trust me, yeah. Like I kick ball. This temperature that is hot today. You need to be fit, like naturally fit. That is baking, bro. It's so hot. It's so hot, bro. When you have to play around 2 p.m., 1 p.m., 12 p.m., 3, and the sun's on top of you, bro, it's hard. It's really, really difficult. You have to be fit. You can't just be like, you have to be ready, there and there, ready, man. Because for you to be sprinting and then recovering and like the grass is dry, it's just long, man. You need to be fit.
And this is where it comes to squad depth.
It's not just.
No, wait.
No, it's preparation.
No, I'm just talking in general.
No, but they should be fit. They've had a pre-season. They should be fitter than they are. They should be. They should be. When you see Liverpool, like when you saw them against Man City, they were already fit a week ago.
And yesterday they didn't look fit. I can't lie.
They're complaining about the pitch being dry and stuff, but it's really, really hot.
That's excuses.
Look, like Jerry, if that was us, we probably get slapped 5-0.
True, but Liverpool, they look
slapped 5-0 as a promoted side. That's the first game. They're booming. They've got a lot of what's the word? Adrenaline, isn't it? Like the adrenaline alone will get them through that game, Fulham. Yeah, if that's like the third game in and fourth game in, it's not the same. So
maybe we need a few games.
Where I am now, like where we are now, I'm not laughing at any other team, Jerry. Like,
I'll try to.
You see,
you're putting a target on your back. You're gonna get beheaded, bro.
Like, look how attack. If Rashford and Sancho gets injured, here we go.
Got natural.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like Jesse, listen. Like our players that like Diallo is good enough. Is good enough to be like a 4th, 5th place, 6th place player. They're good enough. Like Ryan Sessegnon that was parked at Tottenham for the past 3 years. He's a top young talent. Like he should have been playing. Like don't get twisted. Our under 23 players, they're very good footballers. They're very, very good footballers. Just that they need a stable core, a base where they can come into the team and do stuff. You know, they need like professionals that are used to playing, you know, stepping up and making them feel comfortable and confident. That's what they need, and then they can come into the team.
What do you think of this comment? Because I can't lie, it kind of coincides since Bruno got a contract. His performances have plummeted.
I don't think it's anything to do with that, man.
I mean, it's coincidental.
I don't think it's anything to do with that. I just think, like at our club, coaching's been poor, and I'm gonna be like the only thing today I won't forgive is the McTominay start. That's the only thing today I won't forgive. But like, this is Ten Hag's first game. He will improve. Like, he will be very disappointed in himself.
I hope so.
No, but he will. Like, for you to get to that level, and go to Ajax, and he wasn't like a well-known footballer, So he's a person that obviously reviews things and puts things in place to improve it, innit? So there'll be improvement. It won't be this hot for long. September times it'll be cooler as well.
Hopefully, man. You see these sounding rumors? Forget it. He's not coming to United, bro. Obviously, I'll take him.
I want to talk about the players we're targeting. Like, we're targeting players like we're in our pump. Like, we're not attractive proposition right now. Like, right now, you need to be targeting young, hungry players, not players that have been there, done it. Because
we're not attractive right now.
We're not attractive right now. We're not. Like, maybe if you finish fourth and we have Champions League football, then you can be doing all of that. We haven't got Champions League football. I know we could do this when like it was like 4 years or 5 years after Sir Alex, but it's been a decade now, man. It's been a decade of not winning. So we can't just be going after and be like, look at the badge, look at our history become. You can't be like that.
I'm always right. I know what I'm talking about. These players are no good to you. They're not good to you. Like, I couldn't give you a result today. When I saw that lineup, I just prayed maybe just.
No, I knew it was done.
I'll probably just nick it, but
I knew it was done. When I see the McFred pivot, I know it's done. I told you guys yesterday, like McFred pivot is the worst pivot. It's terrible. Doesn't work.
Ten Hag, right now, you're on my bad books, bro. You need to hurry up and fix up, mate, because what you did today, you're acting like we could just be given. This ain't no practice game, like testing to see who's got the mentality. No, you need to play a good team that's capable of winning. That team wasn't capable of winning against Brighton. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see that team being Brighton.
I think he wasn't brave, and I think he underestimated Brighton. But I think he also wasn't brave with his selection. I think he was very conservative.
Like Malacia not starting. What's that about? You can't. That one other thing that pissed me off. Why they coming in with 1 minute left? Like, what's that about?
Like the Luke Shaw.
What you expect him to save the day?
I think the Luke Shaw start for me showed me like, he wasn't being brave, because if you look at pre-season, like the Martiala guy, did I say his name? Malacia guy, yeah, like his pre-season was much better than Luke Shaw's, man.
I don't even remember.
No, he was very good, man. He was very, very good. He was very good.
Shout to Big Ron. Good evening to you, mate. Yeah, man, bro. We're here, new season, same old shit. We say we're done with this team, but we'll be back next week. Ali says we're getting max 7th. Oh, that's crazy. Stay Pan says January the 1st, McTominay needs to get sold and out. First signing should be conceded. Yeah, that midfield today was good from Brighton. Very, very good. Ali says Jesse's preaching about Dallo. What else? Let me just get through these comments. They're quite a lot still. Dallo does not start for Portugal. He's a side thing.
He does some games. He does.
The last time Sancho took on a player was at Dortmund. Question: why is Ten Hag picking Sancho if he's not fit? I mean, it's true. If Oli did that, we'll be getting onto him.
Jerry, the whole squad isn't fit.
No, but Sancho just come back from illness.
The whole squad isn't fit. Is Luke Shaw fit? Has he been ill?
No, but he's just overweight, fam.
I don't know what I've been told about professional football. When you come back, there's a whole body mass index thing. They check everything. They do a whole fitness check on every single player. They know their fitness status, and then they say you need to get to this status, and then they give them a program individually tailored for them to get to that fitness point as a bare minimum. Like that should be happening. So there should be no way Luke Shaw coming in that unfit. There should be no way. They should be
doing this for years, man. That's why I said we should just.
Luke Shaw. I say the whole team looked sluggish.
Yeah, because there's no pressing. Well, I didn't see no pressing.
Yeah, for me,
I know it's very hot. I know it's very hot conditions. I know this as well, but they weren't fit. They weren't as fit as Brighton. They weren't.
Wes says this could be a blessing in disguise, especially with the hierarchy watching on. Yeah, I saw them in the stands today.
The reason why it's not, bro, because it puts us in a weaker position for like negotiating with other teams now, because they know we need these players. We should have got this all done. So 10 hours time to work with the players at pre-season. I don't know what.
And you was there, and Jerry was there complaining. Saying, don't worry, the signings are coming. Don't worry. What does it matter if they come late?
Listen. All right. Ideally, everybody wants their players before the season starts. Ideally, obviously, but knowing us, for me, that's my thing was as long as we get a player, then cool.
They basically wasted our pre-season, bro.
Yeah, that's
basically wasted. And when you're a brand new manager, you need that because other managers have been in the league and have a head start on you. Like.
And why you not get on to me? Hey, Wes, it's true. You did. We said it in the other group chat. Like the signings need to be fast, but
said what?
No, because basically I was saying.
A lot of fans were angry because
I was saying that
the young. That's why.
As long as we get the players in. Because it was like the first week of the window, people was like, "Where's the signings?" I said, "God, let's relax, patience." Obviously, it's been.
Wait, Jerry. Yeah, remember, yeah, we had a whole interim manager to get our ducks in a row
from January.
Yes, so from January when the moment they decided on Ten Hag, they should have already had the target. Yeah. Started lining them up. They should have already been doing that. That's what I thought they were doing. That's in the whole interim time. So I thought that's what they were doing. Like,
I'm going to ask you this question. You said the ball's changed. What's really changed then?
He's talking about the.
No, I know what he's talking about. But if you look at it in reality,
technical director and that.
If you look at it in reality, it's not much of a difference.
There is a difference.
It's not. There is, but it's not that big though.
The old board, you've got some next players. They would have spent peas on players we don't even want, and it would have been panic buys. And yeah, we're stuck with Cavani and Van der Beek, which the manager doesn't want. For me, I don't want just buying players for the sake of it. I get he wants his targets, but if he doesn't get his targets, don't go and get some next guy. And then in 2 years, we're like, this guy has to leave.
I'm sure he wanted Anthony. What's going on
like,
there?
My issue is
we've done it too late.
My biggest issue is that like the young target is an unrealistic target. Like it's actually an unrealistic target. Like I'd rather we target someone like Ruben Neves, who we know.
But you see when people say is unrealistic, but something's telling me why are we still.
No, but Jerry, I understand that. Yeah, but like I understand that, but the time frame for me is unacceptable.
So
like,
why are we still
like you know, City, no, they could have got Cucurella.
Yeah.
But when Chelsea started getting messed around by Brighton, they're like, nah. We're fine.
So why haven't we done that? It must be something. I don't know why.
Because these men are incompetent.
Nah, bro, we've never done this. Don't
defend them, Jerry. I'll get mad. Please.
No, but bro,
don't defend them.
I'm not defending them. Listen. For me, I'm frustrated like you, bro. But I'm thinking,
yeah, we will get him, bro. But the season's a wrap now. We'll get him. But the season's a wrap now. So what's the point? You wasted the whole season. If you're gonna get him, you need to get him in. Before the season starts,
bro, this don't make sense.
Now, if we don't get him, we're gonna go for someone like Ruben Neves, and they're gonna give us like 100. They're gonna ask like 90 mil.
Nah, bro. See, that can't happen.
The season started. They can't get a replacement. All the teams now, they can't get a replacement.
It'll be a panic buy. We'll do a panic buy.
Nah, I don't think you will. I don't think you will, man.
You should have targeted someone realistic that we could get in before. We could have got like Ruben Neves. They were saying 50 mil.
But the manager don't want him though. You don't.
I don't know what one. I don't know what one.
Like I said,
in my eyes, Ruben Neves is better than, in terms of possession football, is better than, probably better than Rodri.
Yeah, well, that's
probably better than Rodri. No, like I'm not gonna. He's better than when Rodri was signed by Pep Guardiola. Neves was better than him.
He was.
Yeah, so that's his starting point. That's the starting point for a signing. Like, I don't get.
For me, he must really want this guy because, listen, it's not like I'm backing it, but my brain just can't comprehend how we've gone so long about this one player. Still now, we're still going for my man, and there's no alternatives. So for me,
Jerry, why should we don't get him?
We have to, bro.
No.
Until
if we don't get him, what? Then what?
I can't think about that right now.
You can't think about that right now.
Nah,
you told me
it doesn't
What will be your reaction? Remember, Jerry, we've been here before. Remember before I told you? Remember we've been here like several seasons before where I was like, you're like, we're gonna sign another midfielder, we're gonna sign a DM. And I said,
no, but see that one, we didn't have a target though. That was just in the air. This one we've got a specific...
His target is literally saying he doesn't want to come.
Hey,
and if he does say he wants to come, Chelsea will nip in. Who have Champions League football?
We're not getting Sangari, by the way. He just signed a new deal, 5-year deal at PSV, so forget about him. The young team, something's up, man. We can't still be going for my man, and the season started, and they're still saying De Jong. Barca can't.
You know why a lot of fans were angry at the time as well, because we were only going for him, man. We're thinking, what about the other targets?
No, we're mad, Jesse, because he said he doesn't want to come.
So, bro, why are we still going for my man? Like someone needs to explain that to me. There must be something in the works.
For me, as a Man United fan, if someone publicly is saying that they don't want to come, they shouldn't be a target for us. That should be a minimum requirement that a player is allowed to, that the player will not express. At least not express that he doesn't want to come. At least stay quiet. For you to say outright, I want to stay at Barcelona, it's a value.
No, it is, but so why do you think we're still going for my man?
No, listen to me, Jerry. I understand what you're saying, but we should have higher standards. Which I say, we should have just some self-worth.
No, I heard that. I would rather.
Girl, it's like when you that video I've seen when my man saying he wants to leave the girl. The girl's begging to stay, and that, like, come on, bro. Like,
I would rather they say, no, what, forget De Jong. But bro, it keeps going, and I'll sit and think, why are we still? What is it? Because if he's telling us no, well, we're going for him.
The thing where it is that Barcelona's position is precarious. That's what it is. But Barcelona's financial position is precarious, and we're trying to capitalize on it. That's it. And Ten Hag wants him. That's it. That's the combination. That's it. Barcelona want to sell him, but he doesn't want to come to us. He wants to stay. But Barcelona wants to sell.
We flew over to Spain. Like, they're both the chief.
Yeah, no, we've already got the deals agreed with Barcelona. The deals agreed. Yeah, but De Jong doesn't want to negotiate. He doesn't want to come. It's De Jong.
So why are we still done it then? What are we still doing? I don't. Why? Like, what possible reason could we have?
I feel like we're doubling down. You know when you know you're wrong.
Nah, not for this long, bro. With this amount of money, nah. I think
it can happen, but I don't think it's worth this circus. It's not worth it.
It better be worth it.
It's not worth it. It's
like Harry says, if he joins Chelsea, we are in deep. That is a big L. That is the biggest L of all time. Like, we will have to hold it as fans, bro. Chelsea fans can banter. I'll just say, you know what? I can't say anything because, bro.
And the funny thing is, for Chelsea, Will he start ahead of Jorginho?
Oh,
Will he start ahead of Kante? But they're playing centre back.
Even if we had Young on the pitch, we would have lost today. Still, we have issues one side. It will help though. I think Young helps massively.
Yeah, I think that's been I think that area of the pitch has been our problem for like the last decade. That area, that deep lying playmaker area, has been the problem for the last decade, man. I'm not gonna lie with you, man. I'd be really happy if you bring in a player that fills that hole because it's just been so long. Even if it's not like doesn't fix us immediately, like in the long term, that player stays for like 4 years will be significantly better, man. Because currently, this McTominay, it's not it, man. He's like a championship standard player, man.
Yeah, Big One says despite the loss, thank God. Let me say God, football's back. Redemption 90 minutes away. Listen, I'm happy football's back. Although we did start with a loss, like you said, 90 minutes away, we could redeem ourselves next week against Brentford, which is going to be a tough game. Big up Brentford, coming back from 2-0 down against Leicester. Where says, would you pay the deferred wages? I personally would not. You must be crazy. Why the hell would we pay the wages that's owed to him by his club that employ him? Allow that, man. Barca forcing to sell De Jong because he's the highest paid player. You're not joining that because we know that. Glazers are smart. Sorry, where's that comment? Glazers are smart. If we signed De Jong 3 months ago, imagine how much we would have paid him in wages. 500k. If we send him at the end of August, the Glazers save that and go towards the next.
Okay, but how about if we don't? How about if we don't get him though?
If we don't get De Jong, yeah, man, we might have to jump predictions again. I was chatting rubbish, man. Fam. Hey,
I don't mind if we don't get De Jong. If we get an alternative player, I don't mind.
But who's
player, I don't mind. If Martinez goes into midfield, I don't mind. But if it's going to be Fred and Scott all season, that's a wrap. That's 6th or 7th again. Like,
where do we go from here, man? Just what you say. What changes? Obviously, we will do previews during the week about Brentford, but what's next, man? What's next for Ten Hag? Like, what does he need to change, man?
I believe Martinez should go in that CGM role immediately. I do not want to see Fred and Scott ever start together again.
Wait, what's that? Is he cleverly? I actually kind of liked him, you know.
Oh my god!
No, let me out.
We've fallen.
Nah, I'm not getting back. But when he was with Anderson, I think they had a good little thing in it. Just
was some budget midfield, man.
He was, but he did the basics right. He's better than Scott. He's better than Scott. 100%, bro. 100%. 100%.
Yeah,
he did the basics correctly, bro.
Wow, we're talking about what team did he play for now? Watford or Derby?
Yeah, Watford.
Oh my god!
Listen, man. He won us. Not he won us the league, but he was a big part. He was a big part of us winning the league as well. 2013. Jussie, don't put your head down, bro. Cleverly, come on, cleverly. He played his part. He played his part.
Now he did decent. Well, let's stop talking about that, please. Let's move on.
Yeah, man. Everyone's better than Scott. Tielemans. Anyone take Tielemans?
I think we need someone that's happy to stay deep behind the ball.
Yeah,
Tielemans like getting ahead of the ball sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But he's a good player. Very good player. But I'd rather someone that stays behind the ball more, man.
Big One says he's prepared to write the season off. Ten Hag has to learn what the fans already know. The players ain't got the minerals. They ain't good enough, and they ain't got the character to succeed at this club.
100% right, Big One. 100% right.
So just finish off a point.
I think Martinez needs to run that DM role immediately. I think I'll play Varane. Malasha needs to get in immediately. I'll get a new right back. I don't think that was good enough. Those times today, the guy can't cross, man. He really can't cross. Ronaldo has to start next week.
Is the Leon guy on loan?
I think he's going along to Watford still.
Why just play him? Why don't bring him into the squad? I don't get it, man.
Ronaldo has to start. Rashford and Sancho need to pattern up because ideally, if we had good enough replacements, I would drop them. We'll drop one of them. I'll drop them, but we ain't got that. We got Alanga. It's a joke in it, but that's why I really wanted Anthony. I really did want Anthony, but I believe. Oh,
yo, bro, he's quality, man.
How can't you play?
He deserves a shot.
Bro, this ain't FIFA, bro. Like, I know in FIFA, like youth players have like 63. It's not like that in real life. Trust me, it's not like that in real life. I've seen youth players, come off the bench for Manchester United and be our best player. I've seen McTominay do it. I've seen Danny Welbeck do it. Yeah, I've seen them, and it's not like a little goal, like technical excellent.
Quality goals.
Bangers.
I remember Welbeck's first goal.
I've seen Wayne Rooney at 18, 17 do a mad thing. I've seen him do I've seen young players can come in right now and do. I think that's the thing that Fergie lost when he didn't introduce like Pogba into the team and stuff like that. I think he was too scared of just winning.
He introduced cleverly.
No. and Gibson, innit?
Yeah.
Dead ballers.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah. Dead. When the player's not English looking, you don't want to introduce him, innit?
True.
I'm not saying anything.
Guys.
I think we can. Those young players we have, Garnacho, all of them. I think they can play, man. I think they're good enough. Diallo, I think they're good enough, man.
So what are we saying? Introduce more youth.
Even Hannibal Medri's a baller.
Even Ghana, man. I'm sorry, like
Ghana's very good, bro. Very good.
Yeah. Sorry, match of the day is just about to, I think it started. I want to watch the game back just to analyze once again. So listen, guys, we're gonna wrap up here. Big up everyone in the comments for contributing to the stream. Make sure you're liking the video, subscribe. Let's hit 300 real soon. Listen, a loss is an L, but we take it as a learning curve. Brentford away next weekend, and then Liverpool. Listen, we got to pan up soon, but big up everyone for joining. Chong, sorry, yes to go. Just that last comment there. I'm not with Chong, but yeah, man. Big up West. Yes, thank you for contributing. Yeah, man. Listen, opening day defeat, but we're back again next week. Watch out for the content during the week, and hopefully we can turn things around. Big up the guys for joining. Make sure you like, subscribe. And yeah, guys, man, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.